only man strong enough to run into flames and rip a door off a 720 is my brother, not my wife. My wife's gonna scream and I'm gonna die. If I want solutions, I call my brother. I've had girlfriends in the past, like, you're always with your brother, it's weird. You're two full-grown men. Why don't we live together? So you have to prioritize things. I've always prioritized my relationship with my brother because I know if I get into a car accident.
I'm out of here! Enjoy your pathetic lives working 9 to 5! Hector, send me to freedom!
Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions.
It's actually lazier. It takes more laziness to go to work every single day for the next 40 years than it would be for you to sit and use your mind and try and find a way to escape. To say, I'm not lazy, I work every day. But you are lazy because you can't be bothered to think outside of your box. I get so many people message me, say, Tate, how did you make money? How did you make money? I say, how many friends do you have? They say, well, I've got a lot of friends. I said, okay, when you meet with your friends, what do you talk about? And I say, oh, we talk about whatever's going on at the moment, or we talk about football, we talk about whatever else. I say, fuck that off. Anyone who doesn't talk about money, don't talk to. Me and my friends, every single time we sit down, talk about money. That's it. We're sitting right now in a restaurant. We can look around and see how much did this place cost to build, how many customers are in here, how much does the coffee cost, what profit margin they make on that coffee.
It's on you. Come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you can be misunderstood by everybody.
You have to think I am the
best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
Your lack of commitment is almost an insult to the people who believe in you.
You should be a monster.
Every single day, it's clockwork, grind. And what you do is not gonna cut it. So don't be sitting here surprised when you live in an average life because you're doing average things.
You need to fucking work hard. You need to fucking discipline your mind better.
You're not as far away from these dreams as you think you are.
You gotta show up every fucking day.
The magic you are looking for is in the work that you're avoiding.
Fucking you need discipline.
Consistency, 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 man. That's the name of the game, bro. Don't get much simpler than that.
Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better.
Grind every day, one foot in front of the other, bro. And I promise you, you're gonna be laughing at these folks, bro. Give it a year. Watch what happens.
I argue with atheists quite often. I try and explain to them that God, even as an idea, is powerful enough to save humanity. Let's say there's two people, there's two versions of you, you have a clone, and both of you each crash on different islands, and the islands are full of savages. And one island you crash, and they murder you because you're a foreigner, and they don't know who you are. And then you crash on another island, and they want to murder you, but it's against their religion, so they don't murder you because of God. Didn't God just save your life? If the idea of God prevent them from murdering you, then God saved your life. One question I get asked is how to get rich. I get asked this all the time, right? And I think people need to understand some things about making money. The first thing is that everything that you were told when you were young is now wrong. Everyone was told you will go, you work hard, you put money in a savings account, you buy a property, when you buy one, then you buy another. I'm not saying this can't work, but I'm saying for the average person working an average job, saving up to buy a house and then try and rent that house, then save up to buy another house, you're gonna die. You're not gonna be my age with 12 supercars and diamond watches, right? It takes too long. The second thing is the way I found one of the most important ways to generate wealth is to have attention, because the richest people in the world today are people who can garner attention. Look at Rihanna. She launches a makeup brand. She doesn't know anything about makeup. She's never tried the products. They just slap her name on it, and it's worth billions because she has attention. We live in an attention economy now, and attention is extremely important because attention gives influence, and influence gives power.
I am working while you are partying. I am working while you are sleeping. I am working while you are depressed, sitting in your room and complaining about everything happens in life. Do you notice something? We are different, so don't wonder why our results are not the same.
One of the most important things that's going to determine how successful you are in life is how much stress you can adopt. The more stress you can adopt, the more problems you're solving. 99% of the people watching this stream would collapse under 5% of the daily bullshit I deal with.
Unhappy, I'm depressed. Stop saying it. Why are you saying it? You're happy, my friend, because you're talking. If you're truly unhappy, you don't talk. Think of the last time you lost a family member. The first thing you did is you sat in silence for half an hour. And someone goes, what's happened? And you might give them a few words. That's unhappy. If you're running your mouth down the pub about being unhappy, you're attention seeking. That's what you're doing. Start to actually consider the life you're building for yourself. Consider how your woman will look at you when you walk in the room. Will she respect you? Will she adore you? Would she die for you? Would she wait for you if you went to jail? I don't understand how you men at home are not furious at yourself. If this video speaks to your subconscious on any level, you should feel deep shame because you're not a fraction of me. And perhaps you never could be me, but you could certainly be better than you are. And you're not even close to that. You are monumentally failing yourself. You're on the road to nowhere, and you don't seem to care.
I don't waste an ounce of my life force on anything that's unimportant. Stop watching the fucking Super Bowl. Stop going to stupid concerts. Refuse to be distracted. Instead, be motivated about your family's future. We have a job to do.
No hearts. Silence, traitor.
My brother, if the whole world is against you,
Then it's us against the world.
I'm with you.
The best advice I can give is just keep in mind there's a whole bunch of people who love you, who are looking out for you, who really care about you, and who have done a lot for you to exist as a person. And you owe them a lot of things, and you owe them your absolute best in all realms. You owe them to try your hardest and to not disappoint them, and you don't get the luxury of just existing and sitting around playing video games and being happy, being sad, eating food, whatever. All of that's by the by. You have a big debt to pay to your family, to your ancestors, to God. You have to try very hard. And keep that in mind and let that motivate you to your best self.
But say, how can I be proud of myself? How do I have a day when I come home, the woman who's in my house says, wow, there's no man like you? How do I live a life so my children look at me and go, Dad's a superhero? How do I make my mother call me and say, I couldn't possibly be more proud of you? Tell me something in the last 48 hours you've done that's worthy of pride.
I don't care if depression is real. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't believe in something that takes away power from me. And when I say this, depressed people are like, no, depression's real, it's ruined my life, it's taken everything from me, as opposed to waking up and going, you know what, maybe I'm a fuck up. Maybe depression isn't real and I've just been fucking up and I should fix a few of these things.
Don't worry, guys. Bad things are going to happen. They're going to come. You have nothing to worry about. There will be a day you wake up and somebody you love has died. And you can be sad that day. Why waste a perfectly good day being sad when sad days are guaranteed to come? Everyone you love is going to die. Everyone. Don't worry about it. Sad days are coming for you, so I wouldn't have them in advance. If I were you, I'd wait for a real reason and just smile. Something to dipshit. That's what I would say.
If you're watching me, keep watching. The best part is coming.
Cannot fail if you try your best. So if you don't have the car you want, the woman you want, the relationship you want, the friends you want, the house you want, you haven't been trying your best. Because I guarantee you the second you do, you'll have all of it. Every single one.
Here's a simple rule. Never, ever, ever let your mood dictate what you do. You have to take action first because movement changes your mood.
The saying goes around, comes around. Completely true. But I would say it comes from God. God is keeping an eye on you and he's paying attention to you and he knows the kind of person you are and the kind of things you do. And I don't believe if you're actually genuinely a good person all of the time, that you're not going to get some goodwill back to you.
When you find yourself in a difficult situation and everything is going against you, never give up. Because this is the place and time when everything will change.
We just met and I just fucked you, but I do know one thing. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo.
Tupac once said, realize, realize, realize. So don't trust anything you see. People fake their lives, relationships, and even their own personality just to fit in. Separate yourself from the mob. Be extraordinary. Stay focused on yourself and keep going.